Hi, this is Monty from Mopar Vehicles, and this is another one of our detailed appraisals that we'll tend to put on Auto Trader with all our cars that we'll tend to keep in stock. Now, I'll briefly walk around the car and tell you a bit about myself, a bit about the car, and we'll go into a more detailed view of the vehicle and the reasons why we tend to do these video appraisals. So, I'm hoping that even though you can try and pick up some of the condition of this car, it's in lovely condition. I'm just looking around me at the moment. It looks like it's going to be like a thunderstorm really, but hopefully you can try and pick up some of the pictures. So apologies really, they said it was going to be lovely and sunny today, but unfortunately not. Anyway, enough of that. So it's the reasons why we tend to do these videos. It's all about honesty, integrity, trust. My name is Monty. Please read my reviews on Auto Trader. Some customers might mention my name. They're all verified purchases, and this is the reasons why we tend to do these videos. So wherever you are, you could be 4 miles from me or 400 miles away. You can view the vehicle at the comfort of your own home, and it should be exactly the same as I've described. Now, we are all human. I might miss one or two little bits and pieces, nothing on purpose, but I'll tend to do as much as I possibly can, more than some dealers out there, to be honest with you. Now, feel free to do any checks on the car. There is a registration number. Now, this particular car's covered just over 72,000 miles. I think it's 72.2, but I'll tend to put at least 300-400 miles on my cars anyway, just to make sure everything is okay. And if you have a look at the website, I think it might say 72,500. Okay, the car has just been serviced, and it's going through its MOT tomorrow, so hopefully that will have 12 months MOT for its lucky new owner. So this is a Nissan Micra SE. Got a few extras on it. Now, the SE is not like the bug standard S models. Got a few extras on it. This particular one has got obviously air conditioning. It's got alloy wheels, as you can see on the car there. It's got rear parking sensors. Now, they were fitted, I believe, by the previous owner. It's a 2-owner car, and I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up very shortly, but there is a sunroof. So quite a rare option to have the sunroof on the car, and it all works absolutely fine. So what we'll do, I'll just give you a brief look around the car. We'll start off from the driver's side, give you a bit more of a detailed view on the car. So as I mentioned, it's got alloy wheels, good tyres on the alloy wheels. You've got approximately between sort of 5 and 6 millimeters of tread on all the tyres. So they're all plenty of tread on there. Okay, now what I'll try and do is I'll try and pan really slowly, so you can try and pick up any kind of reflections. It's all good reflections, no dents, no loads of damage or anything like that. Now, you are going to have 1 or 2 little stone chips here and there. The car is, what, 13 years of age now. It's done 72,000 miles. It has got 12 service stamps in the book. Obviously, we've just serviced it. 5 are from Nissan. Now, one of the things on the headlamps, you tend to get them quite faded. This one, they're all nice and bright, so there's no kind of fading of the headlamps there. Now, I will show you inside as well. Let's just have a look around here on the driver's door. All looks really good. You've got 1 or 2 little stone chips. One I'll just point out to you there, and then one just at the top. You may pick it up. It's just around here. Okay, they're tiny little things, but I like to point them out to customers. You won't see any of these on a in the pictures, but again, you know, it is 13 years of age, so it's not going to be brand new, and a lot of customers don't expect them to be brand new as well. So looking down this side, hopefully you can try and pick up reflections. All really fine, good. Now, there's a couple of little stone chips that have been touched up along here, but it looks like they've been touched up by the previous owner, because we haven't touched that up, and it looks like just the colour of silver. It's not even the right colour of the car, to be fair. I have ordered a touch-up stick for this. It's not silver, this particular car. It's a slightly darker, it's not a gunmetal grey, slightly darker, and for the life of me, the name of the colour is gone from me, but I'm sure I'll remember it by the end. Alloy wheels, I forgot to mention the driver's side one. Let's have a quick look at that again. Apologies. That all looks really good. You're going to have 1 or 2 little scuffs here and there to be expected. Back wheel, all looks good. That's the worst bit on the back wheel there. That I've actually touched up with some alloy wheel silver. Okay, plenty of tread on the tyres as well. Mud flaps front and rear. You've got electric mirrors on this car. You've got fuel computers, etc. Now, I mentioned about the parking sensors. They're all working fine. 4 of them on there. You've got 2 fully working remotes on this, and this particular car's got like a kind of keyless entry. So you'll press the little black button either on the boot lid here or on the door handles for getting in, or you can use the remotes conventional, and for getting in the car as well. I'll show you that, how you start them up. Now, looking around the back of the car, all looks pretty good. A couple of little chips here and there, and I think the worst bit is the boot handle. Maybe someone with rings or keys in people's hands, that's what happens, is they tend to get caught on here. Okay, let's just open up the boot for you. There is a set of mats with the car. They're all in the boot. No music going in the background there. Now you may hear a bleeping noise. That switches off quite quickly. It's just because I've got the keys in my pocket. Right, let's look around the passenger side. Again, plenty of tread on the tyres. Good alloy wheel there, a couple of little scuffs on it. Now, on the back bumper, 2 little marks. One here, one there. All right, just wanted to point them out. But if I zoom back, and if I took a photograph from there, you wouldn't really see them. But hence the reason why we do these videos. Okay, having a look at the rear corner. All looks again really nice and bright. There's no dulling of paintwork. If I move this camera really slowly, you'll pick up there's no dents, there's no damage. Again, 1 or 2 little stone chips. You might have like a little hairline sort of scratch here and there, normally by the door handles. Okay, hopefully that looks all good to everybody. If you didn't see anything on here, it's just reflections coming off of the ground. And then let's go to the passenger side wheel. Passenger side wheel is the one that normally gets most of the curbing, and this one's got a few little scuffs around the outer edge, but they've been touched. Well, I've touched them up anyway. Okay, and let's just show you down the side. All looks good. Okay, now the front of any car is where you'll tend to get most of your stone chips. You've got 1 or 2 along here. You've got one along there, another one along there, and a couple on the bonnet. Nothing really, you know, that stands out. Really nothing that stands out. It's a lovely, lovely car, this. Front fog lamps, I think they were standard on the SE. Okay, again, let's just show you headlamp on there. No dullness, it's all nice and bright. We're up to about 8 minutes now, so I'll be as quickly as possible, show you inside. Let's turn that music down, apologies. Okay, so we've got a leather trim steering wheel on here. This is something I tend to add on the cars. The reason behind that is the plastic underneath tends to go really nasty and sort of like sticky and what have you. So there's new leather trim steering wheel, smells, you know, genuine leather, so it smells really nice in there. So the bleeping that you can hear is just, it will be flashing about key, because I've got the key here. Let me just switch that off and lock it properly so it doesn't bleep at you. Okay, so what we've got down here, we've got electric mirrors, they're all working fine. Now you've got your volume for the radio on there. You've got your wipers and your lights. Okay, now on this particular car, you've got a cubby hole underneath the passenger seat. So you pull that up, got a cubby hole in there. Put a couple of letters in there, just show you where the cubby hole is. You've got cup holders there, and you've got some cup holders in the back as well. Air conditioning on this car works absolutely fine. It's nice and ice cold. Okay, now there's no rips, there's no tears. It's a half leather interior. Now on the camera it will look like a kind of dark bluey, but it's supposed to be black, but it just depends on how you get it on a certain light. And I think the passenger side one will look slightly different. All looks good. Now just a tiny little bit of marking around here, around the seat, tiny, but 13 years of age, getting in and out, you are going to get that sort of markings on it. Okay, and I'll go around at the passenger side for you. Okay, passenger side here as well. All looks really nice and good. I'll try and zoom this in really slowly. Hopefully you can try and pick all that up. Five-speed automatic transmission. Your trip computer and all the bits and pieces come up on here. Tells you your average miles per gallon, your range to fuel station, etc. Glove box, you've got your locking wheel nut key in there, and then again, just to show you, you've got the sunroof, you've got a little blind that will come forward. Sunroof all works absolutely fine. Let's just show you the back seats as well. Doesn't really, it's quite dark, so unfortunately even though it's only about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's gone quite dark and it's about to storm, but all looks really good in there as well. No ripping, no fraying. Right, that is that. Thank you very much for your time. So if there's any car that you see at Moat Park Vehicles, or it's this particular car that you're interested in, please don't hesitate to give me a call, or send me an email via Auto Trader or my own website, moatparkvehicles@gmail.com, and I'll happily reply to you as soon as possible. So I wanted to thank you again for your time and hope to speak to you soon. Bye bye.